Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Karina.
I'm Nathan.
And I'm Julia.
Ooh.
Oh, we're starting off strong.
This looks like a frog.
Nathan's,
Are you a frog?
I might be.
You got some "my eyes are up here" energy.
Yeah. Are you a medium-sized Neopet?
Ooh, maybe. Every year, people get used to our old portraits, and then we make some decisions with our new portraits that it doesn't please everyone. And I would just
That's French for yes.
I feel left out of the not pleasing everyone. I feel like my portraits don't elicit the same sort of polarizing responses as the others, and I'd like to change that this year.
Nathan is tired of being nice. He wants to go a little ape shit.
Treat. I would like to see some comments that are like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep watching the show because of Nathan.
I can't respect this man anymore.
Yeah,
Nathan, they're not going to do that. They're going to be like, can we take a moment to admire Nathan's artistic shit?
He's just a precious little baby boy, and he's wholesome and kind, and I wish he were my dad and also my son.
I'm trying, though. I'm trying to get away from that.
Can we just appreciate how hard Nathan is trying to get away from pleasing us?
We'll get some of those no matter what I do, because some people
you're just a precious
they
little
just
baby
love
boy.
me. I'm so
glad they
lovable.
let Nathan back into this episode.
Oh yeah, they let me back in.
Nathan is my favorite 9-year-old.
Thank you. But I want people to get a sense that maybe there's more.
Oh,
there's maybe more to me than that.
Whoa!
What is this?
Are you a bug?
Is this another face?
Is there another Nathan beneath the Nathan?
Is it a Nathan wearing a Nathan hat?
There might be two Nathans.
Oh my god, there's two Nathans in everyone.
Whoa.
Wow, he's really doing it.
What if double Nathan? Does this bother you?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm
is this a
so
problem?
glad they get to have Nathan and Nathan on the show
Finally,
now. Finally.
What I wanted. More Nathan. 2 Nathans. I hope next year they get 4 Nathans.
You could fit so many Nathans in this show.
We might.
Slaps hood of show.
Julia.
Yes, Mr. Willie.
Are you ready for your fear of whatever?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
My fear of whatever.
Here's
Love the
one.
enthusiasm.
A little hint. I'd say we probably all have this to some degree.
The Fear of Willie.
Hygrophobia.
Hygro?
Hygrophobia.
Hygrophobia.
HYGRO.
Phobia. This drawing man has unexpectedly high grown,
Yeah.
and now he too big for canvas.
Yeah, basically.
Is this what we're saying? Julia,
Yes.
might I suggest a double definition here?
Sure.
Did this guy, get real big unexpectedly, or did he grow too high and he thinks he's real big?
Oh, like he got too high.
Yeah.
He high-growed.
He high-growed. He
and
grew
then
too high.
He went like into a small room and forgot.
Yeah, he forgot he was just in the cupboard.
He was trying to find the snacks.
He was looking
'cause
for
he
the
had
Rice Krispie
He had a little
treats.
case of the munchies.
Yeah, because he growed so high.
He growed so high.
Okay, you guys are saying this like a joke, but this is my deepest fear.
The
Finding
thing-
myself in a cabinet while I'm high,
And not knowing how to get out.
it's not that far out of the realm of possibility.
At least you got food in there. I guess at this point he's already eaten it all. He ate all the Pop-Tarts that he found, and now he's worried about dying in here.
Oh.
Guys,
Wow.
I'm really scared. I'm moving soon to
Uh-huh.
LA, and I'm gonna have weed legal for me for the first time ever.
Oh, nice.
And since it's not been legal, I've never done it before.
Mhm.
But I feel like I'd really like it if I did do it.
I think you might enjoy it.
Yeah, and so I'm scared to have that access to it. Because even though
Is that what this fear is? Is this an autobiographical one?
Yeah.
that's why I possessed Julia to draw it.
Did you know if you look up the statistics, there's 300 people every year that growed too high. And it's really tragic, and I don't think it gets enough attention in today's media landscape.
Do you know someone who growed too high?
In the arms
Adopt someone who growed too high today.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like Sarah McLachlan with like all these like people wandering around behind her, like looking around, terrified.
Make sure you have a comfortable couch.
Yeah.
Tell them to just sit down and take some deep breaths.
And just chill for a minute, and it'll be fine.
Oh man.
Put on some Planet Earth.
I bet if you were high though, Sarah McLachlan music would feel good as hell.
It'd probably make you too emotional.
Yeah.
You'd really be feeling it.
Or I'd just like start picturing dogs.
Oh, the dog. Yeah, if you associate it already with the dogs, which at this point, how could you not?
I'd just stare at my own dog and be like, you are not that far removed from one of them. Because she isn't.
Julia, can you make it clear that he's listening to Sarah McLachlan music right now, too?
Is there any way you could sort of visually
add that
indicate?
Maybe it's like a look on his face or something that makes you know.
I think it kind of already does.
I think just maybe some wateriness to the eyes would really.
Oh,
there
yeah.
it is.
Oh.
Yeah, pooling right there.
Oh.
I had a whole cool drawing planned.
You're still doing it. You're still drawing a cool drawing.
What were you gonna do?
It was gonna be I was gonna end it on a spooky note.
You can still.
Can you just add a badass dragon?
It's ruined. I want you to draw time skip and kill.
Oh, an old grizzled Hank.
An old grizzled Hank, maybe a propane future.
Oh.
Propane future.
Hank has become one with the propane. And I mean, one could argue that the Hank Hill I drew for the No Control Challenge was some alternate timeline future Hank.
The one who was like a splat.
It was like an alternate universe Hank. He sees the vision of that future and he's like, I must change it.
So that Hank, the Vaporwave Hank, came back from the alternate future.
Yeah.
To warn present day Hank.
Yeah.
And then present day Hank time skipped into this Hank, who's dedicated his life to preventing.
Yeah. He had a whole training montage.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where Strong Hank comes from too, where he just becomes strong, but not future intelligent.
Yeah. We have a whole Hank Hill extended universe on Drawfee now.
That we have a Hank Hill extended universe here.
Into the Hank-verse.
Yeah, into the Hank-verse.
Everyone draw your Hank Sona.
Oh, please do. I want to collect all the Hanks.
This looks like a Fallout character.
Yeah, this is this is again another alternate future Hank. He has become one with the propane.
He's got propane shoulders.
He's got propane shoulders.
In the propane future.
What if we kissed in the propane future?
And I was Hank Hill.
Are you ready for this one, Nathan?
I'm never ready for these.
I always come in with the curveballs. I feel like I've done it again. Couple enjoys meal, meat or fowl. Man and woman with chicken's skeleton in mouths on black background. Couple eats chicken together. Enjoy your meal concept. Weird aesthetics, closeness, and intimacy.
Wow.
Really take it in.
Yeah,
a beautiful poem, Julia.
Thank
you. Meat or fowl, chicken skeletons, couple.
Feet or mouth.
Feet or Okay. All right. Sure.
I really love enjoy your meal concept.
Enjoy your meal concept, because there's no punctuation.
You're welcome. I feel like they're approaching me.
It looks like me.
Yeah, I feel like Jacob's approaching me.
Yeah, this looks like me. But that's not Julia. Who's this woman?
Yeah, who's that?
Why'd I draw Jacob?
I don't know, but you did.
Yeah, this isn't Julia though. No. I don't know. Jacob, who's this woman?
Yeah, Jacob, who's this woman?
What's the deal, Jacob?
This is like my messed up version of cheating. I go out with other women and eat chicken skeletons.
Jacob, where are you going with that rotisserie chicken?
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm going out, babe. Me and my rotisserie chicken are going out at night on town.
I need my private time. You have to respect that. Jacob, I checked your text messages. You keep texting a woman named Elizabeth about chicken.
Signs you know your boyfriend's cheating. He goes out with rotisserie chicken.
And comes back with bones.
I accept the challenge.
All right. Here's your name of the superhero.
Okay.
Infectious Lass.
Nathan, she's not actually sick. I feel like this is a key. She spreads the germs, but they don't affect her.
Yeah, No, they do, though.
Nathan might be onto something here because she can control only to a degree who she infects and what. Part of her whole deal is that she kind of has control over powers, but sometimes she makes people, like, barf on accident.
On accident?
That's awful.
And, like, off-panel, I assume, because it's comic books, probably shit their pants as well.
Oh, my granddaughter's here to see... Outside, Grandma.
Taking someone to meet her boyfriend's parents and all of a sudden they just, like, shit their pants.
Yeah.
And you're not sure if it's her or if it's just incontinent grandparents.
Yeah, people could use it as an excuse, too. Like, I walked by Infectious Lass on the street. I can't make it into work today.
It does sound like one of those Japanese monsters. Been like, oh, you got a visit from the Infectious Lass today.
Yeah, like a yokai. Like,
yeah, like she latches onto your back and you just like, poop your pants or
gives you the
vomit
flu
everywhere.
for a week or
yeah.
something.
It's like, don't come near me.
There's always like weird caveats, like you have to give her your shoes.
Yeah.
And if you don't, she'll give you a year's worth of flu. And it's like, how am I supposed to know that?
I would love to see future DW Arthur.
Yes.
Okay. Gotta
This is
grab
good
my
because
reference.
DW Arthur, notoriously a child.
Yeah, so you can do like teen DW, adult DW, old DW. There's many
Dead DW.
time intervals. Yeah, dead and revived DW.
When DW was a baby, she originally just had clumps of hair, but in later seasons, she is depicted with a similar but shorter hairstyle.
And now, in this time skip, it's a similar but even shorter hairstyle.
Yeah, because she went to art school. She has
went to
art school bangs. We need to make them shorter.
No, those are art school bangs for
Are you
sure.
not getting that she went to art school from these bangs?
The shorter your bangs are, the better you are.
I don't think she went to art school. I think she's like a dictator. This is one of those like grim, dark... What?
Corporate DW.
You know those episodes in cartoons where it's just like something went wrong and like the like annoying character who's like kind of the villain is just like a dictator now or something?
Ah, yes.
Or it's just like the ultimate villain now?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, DW has amassed too much power in this future.
It's because Arthur was never able to rein in her toxic
It's one of those
behavior.
things where like Arthur gets flung into the future and because he was technically disappeared in the past, everything went down the bad path. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's like the Kim Possible movie, A Sitch in Time. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
DW becoming supreme leader is certainly a sitch.
That
In
is a
time.
In time. Ooh. The drunk man with wine is lying across the unicorn saddle. His cat is next to him. Believe in magic.
Okay, I do.
This unicorn looks like it's so tired of being the designated driver.
This shit again.
Steve, we talked about this, man.
You said you were going to drive tonight. It's my work party. And then you went and got hammered again.
Steve's always doing this.
Yeah.
Classic Steve.
And you brought your cat to the bar again, which I told you can't do.
Why do you keep doing that? It's weird.
Sprinkles, you gotta come pick me up. Sprinkles, they won't let me drive home. You gotta come get me.
Sprinkles, you really got to stop picking up Steve. I mean, you're just enabling him. Sometimes he just needs it. I mean, like, this will be the last time, I promise.
I swore a unicorn oath to him when he saved my glade. And honestly, it's like if I had known it was going to be like this, I would not have pledged.
Not what I expected.
Yeah.
My bad. I forgot it was a bottle.
He's pouring it. Hold on. I'm just going to top myself up. Sprinkles, you want any?
Sprinkles?
I'm not talking to you right now, Steve.
I'm not in the mood.
Steve, you're not aiming at the glass. Steve, you're gonna get it all over. Steve, you're gonna get it all over my Steve.
My mane,
Steve.
Steve, I literally just took a shower. Come on.
Steve, we're gonna have to have a talk about this tomorrow. It looks like the cat's a little loose, a little tips.
Oh,
in this image.
I mean, this cat looks like it's waiting for this glass to be put down somewhere so it can knock it off the table.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm going to wreck that. I'm going to knock that shit clean
You're
over.
a bad influence on Steve, Whiskers.
Steve,
Ever since Steve started hanging out with you,
you're such a mess, buddy.
you're not the man that saved my glade anymore.
It's like I don't even know you sometimes.
I can't believe I'm looking at the same guy who defeated the Dark Wizard Morgamel.
And right now, you're gonna get jam. And to be clear, this is jam with 2 M's at the end.
Okay, is there an exclamation point like
No,
always?
No, how dare you? No,
Jam.
jam.
Jam!
Okay.
I found Jam's trading card. It is written in the third person
Oh, God.
from Jam's perspective.
Oh, Christ, Jam.
So here's what it says under powers, and I'm gonna do the voice here, what I imagine Jam sounds like. Jam can, like, mentally make you do stuff. Like, you'll do anything he says. A way cool power, I must say.
Oh, God.
I'm enjoying that.
Oh, my
grin
God.
from Jacob.
What? Jacob.
He's like all torso.
He's all torso.
That's why he woke up with a bodacious headache, because his
Yeah.
head was his torso. Oh, is he in a jar?
Yeah, man.
Is he a jar of jam?
Yeah, that's absolutely true. That's 100% true, Nathan.
Don't unjar the jam, bruh.
It's the most bodacious preserves in this century.
Lean your ear over to this jar of jam.
I got
something to tell you.
Rhubarb.
Hey Terry, where were you last night? I don't know. I planned to go out with my friends, but like I wound up hanging out with this really buff jar of jam.
And I just couldn't bring myself to leave.
Yeah, I wanted to leave, but something just kept telling me, no, hang out with this bodacious jam.
Hitting that button so many times, I came across one I felt I should give to Nathan.
Ooh.
Nathan,
Yeah.
your video game name is Mickey's Bong from Mars. Just looked at the screen.
Yeah. Jacob, you might want to look that up.
Oh, there he is.
When the bong is from Mars.
I really see myself in this bong.
Dude, are you a mouse?
What am I? Am I a mouse?
I'm from Mars.
Are there a lot of bugs in the Mickey and the Bong from Mars?
You sometimes you're not sure.
Or is it more like a lot of Mickey being worried that he peed his pants?
You think it's bugs, but it's actually just Mickey peeing his pants. You're just like, oh, it's that feeling running down my leg. Bugs! They put bugs in me, Mickey.
Yeah, and
It's actually just piss.
and they didn't get someone to do the Mickey voice for Mickey. Mickey talks like just sort of like, yeah, like this.
Yeah, it's like slowing down the chipmunks.
Yeah, exactly.
He still does the like haha, but it's
Haha. I found a bong from Mars, Goofy. What do you think it means? And then Goofy's all like, "Gosh, Mickey!"
yeah.
And
Goofy's still
Mickey's like, "Goofy, stop. Not now. Take this
Just
seriously."
like, Goofy, did you always talk like that?
Goofy. Why is your voice like that?
What do you mean, Mick?
Is that like a regional accent? Where are you
from, Goofy?
I realize, Goofy, I've like listened to you, but I've never heard you.
The beige dog king, in a red cloak, a gold crown, and boots with a sword with a ruby, is riding a war triceratops in the field where other dinosaurs are grazing. His squire is next to him.
So I have to decide what the squire is.
Yeah, other than next to him, which is
Yeah.
all we know.
Yeah,
sure.
that's important. Everything else isn't.
I'm very excited to reveal to all of you the true nature of the squire.
The true nature. So this is the true nature of the squire.
I think it's really gonna bring some joy into your life.
How can we face the beige dog king until we know the true nature of his squire? None who have attempted have survived.
All right, Julia.
Oh, God,
it
can't be worse than Boom Boom.
You have someone from the Batman universe.
Oh, good.
Is it Batman?
It's not Batman. Oh, should have.
that would be a good one.
Oh, I forgot all about Batman.
Wait. I can knock out a Batman.
Julia
You ready?
loves drawing a Batman.
This is very close. Okay, let's do it. Let's see your
This
Batman
is how I
first.
draw Batman.
Uh-huh.
Yep, Julia's got the best Batman. There he is.
Am I done? Can I leave?
He is the knight.
No.
I am the knight.
No, we're not done.
There
Perfect.
we go.
Wow.
There he is.
Wow.
Maybe I'll give him like some shoulders.
I did like his amorphous ghost body
There
before, but that's
he
good too.
is. There he is. There's our grumpy Bruce.
All right, Jacob, I have a video game for you to conceptualize, please.
Yes.
Please draw Educational Duck Armageddon.
Oh. I was just thinking it'd be more like a duck that screams.
Okay.
Okay. Screams information at you.
Well, yeah, it is educational.
I mean, he's like, I think it's like one of those like math muncher type games.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, like
Except it's a duck that screams at you and he's like, solve the equation now! Now! I'm gonna die!
I'm gonna die. Your family's gonna die. Everything you love in the world is gonna turn into fire.
Yeah, the
We're
stakes.
gonna become ash!
Oh, that's correct.
Do long division! Now!
Yeah, the stakes for every question in the game are game over, I guess. It's just like you go on runs, you know, you see how long you can last answering the questions before Armageddon happens.
Oh, it's like a roguelike.
A roguelike.
Roguelike.
So this is the reinvention of Brain Age.
Jacob, this is really good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Solve it!
Please!
Solve it!
Hurry!
All the ducks are gonna die!
This will be like the equation on the board.
Slowly, a JPEG of someone holding a gun that's vibrating gets closer and closer to the duck.
I can hear my family screaming! The death throes of the ducks! Can you hear them too? Oh, that's correct. Next question!
Next question! Things have gotten worse since the last question.
Somehow! Pizza slice knife.
Oh, you mean the Italian cold steel cinquedilla?
Yes, thank you.
I mean, what better knife to kill a duck's wife with?
Yeah, this game does have microtransactions, but it's just cosmetics for the knife that they hold to
the wife knife.
wife duck's
Oh,
neck.
this?
The wife knife.
This is my wife knife.
This is my wife knife. It kills your wife knife.
It ends her life. Knife.
Oh, that song's different than I remember it.
It's called Armageddon, but it's just a hostage situation.
I mean, there's also Armageddon happening.
There is also Armageddon happening.
Yeah. Maybe it's not a full Armageddon, but it definitely feels like one with how much this duck is crying.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a person. This duck's life essentially is over. Like the life he's built
That's true.
for himself.
His wife also does have the nuclear codes that cancel the launch.
Oh, his wife is the president.
Yeah. Oh my god. Queen.
Did we forget to mention his wife is the president?
Please, my wife, my beautiful wife is the president.
My wife, the first female president,
who's also a duck.
who's also a duck. She's gonna die. Nathan, here's your creepypasta or horror creep.
Okay.
It looks something like a centipede with a monstrous set of claws that put one in mind of a goat. You know, how
Put one
goats-
in mind.
yeah,
one.
you know how
Did
goats
I
have
write the
those,
sentence?
those claws.
Well, no, the claws put you in the goat's mind.
Oh, he's got two people.
Yeah.
Goat brain's so spacious.
It's just putting one. I guess it should only be one.
You can
Well,
put
it's,
two.
It's doing
Yeah,
one
one
it's,
at a time.
It's
There's
going
a lot
one
of
at a
room
time.
in there.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
puts one in the mind of a goat.
Well, he's going, listen, I'm going to be busy tomorrow. So I'm going to do 2 today. So it's 1 for today and 1 for tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
2 on these slowly.
So I don't feel bad about it.
As long as it equates to 1 per day
Yeah.
And
over a long period of time.
And he's stinky.
He's stinky.
He smells
so stinky.
terrible.
Yes.
Stinky.
And he's by the sea.
And he's by the sea.
Yeah, please don't
Yeah.
forget this.
It's important.
It's very important that he's by the sea.
I will admit that, just in terms of a spooky story, like there's something here. Like it's scary that you're going to be put into a mind of a goat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to. You don't know what's in
and
here.
with some other guy, you're going to have to be roommates in a goat mind.
That's true.
What if we don't get along?
God. What if you
Yeah.
don't like him?
Yeah.
What if he's an asshole?
What if you disagree?
Maybe there's one guy like trying to escape. He's like,
What if he leaves his wet towels all over the floor after a shower? Ugh.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Hang that up.
This is a call out to anyone watching who leaves their wet towels on the floor after a shower.
That's how you get mildew.
That's going to give you mildew. It'll be stinky.
Yeah, it's
so
going to be stinky
and then
and
you're
moldy.
going to be stinky.
Alfar, the Grand Overlord of Panic.
Oh, God.
Oh.
That's funny.
"That's me." Anytime I get a prompt.
Nathan becomes the Grand Overlord of Panic.
Okay.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! I gotta draw something and not take too much time. It has to look kind of good. Shit!
And then his boss meter appears.
Okay.
And Emily
okay.
has to fight him down, return him to normal, so he can get his work done.
Yeah. Thank you, Emily.
Okay.
Whenever she starts hearing da da da
She's like,
da
oh, God.
da da,
Puts down her salad. Right.
grabs her broadsword.
There's that boss meter again.
Sorry, Nathan's become the Grand Overlord of Panic again.
Yeah, can we push the meeting to 2:30? Nathan's become the Grand Overlord of Panic again.
Yeah, it's been a busy time lately.
It's a busy week for him. So
Yeah.
Can we get the second one as
yeah, just
inspiration?
see
Yeah.
if maybe I'll combine the two.
Okay. Sleep deprivation allows us to admire something that nobody yet has admired.
That's pretty good too.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of people's first experience watching Drawfee.
Sleep deprivation.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
haven't slept in a little too long.
And if you watch Drawfee at 3 a.m. after you haven't slept for 3 days,
Oh
Mhm.
boy.
you'll see something in there to admire that no one else has yet admired. And that's
That's
all
true.
I'll say. You could be the first one to see it.
You could see it.
And if
It
you're
could be
watching that
you.
episode for the millionth time at 3 a.m, you definitely will notice something no one else has noticed. I'm looking at you, Drawfee compilation makers.
Zooming in on shit.
Getting all up in our pixels.
Are they
You-
comfortable?
You nasty little compilation freaks.
I love watching those.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, they're great.
Thank you for making them. We watch all of them.
They
They're-
remind me of happier times.
They remind me that we're funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget sometimes that we're like having fun
Yeah.
until I watch one of those, and then I'm like, oh,
Oh yeah,
we're having
yeah.
fun.
we do fun sometime.
That's like our whole thing is having
Yeah.
fun.
We
Sometimes.
do.
fun
sometime have.
fun sometime have.
If you were a cookie, what kind of cookie would you be?
A snickerdoodle.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because I'm sweet, but
But
also
a little spicy.
A little spicy.
Yeah.
Don't look at me that way, Karina.
I'm not looking at you.
It's
Karina's
the
thinking.
expression you're making.
That's just my face.
If you were a cookie, you'd be whichever one's a asshole.
You are what you eat.
The claw.
Well, no one else answered what kind of cookie they would be.
I'm thinking.
There's these ones I like getting at Sunrise Mart sometimes where they're little biscuits and inside, it's kind of like how they do the jam inside, but it's chocolate and coffee.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And they kind of look like an asshole. If you squint, that's me.
That's you.
I feel like I'd be an oatmeal raisin cookie because when you look at it, you get all excited for a chocolate chip cookie, and then you have it, and you're like, "Damn it, this ain't it."
What does that
So
mean?
are you trying to say that you're fundamentally disappointing?
I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
That you don't give people what they want.
I think
You
you're
subvert
more
expectations.
You're more of an oatmeal chocolate chip because then I'm just like, oh, it's an oatmeal cookie with raisins. But then I eat it and I'm like, wait, it's the best. It's better than I thought it would be.
Oatmeal butterscotch is my favorite cookie.
Oatmeal cookies are good. I just don't
Hell
like
yeah.
raisins.
Oatmeal raisin is my favorite cookie because I do like raisins. I like the little pop of fruity flavor to
I
cut the
respect
sweetness.
that.
Jacob likes a little dessert with a little bit of fruit.
You put a fruit in a dessert, I'm already going to like it more.
Yeah.
I wish I could like dried fruits, but I'm just not built like that.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You know, that's if we find ourselves in a dried fruit situation, I'll eat the dried fruit and save you from having to eat it yourself.
yeah.
Thank you.
Nathan, what about you?
What was the question? Cookies?
Oh
kind
no,
of
he's in the mind of a
cookie?
goat.
Oh my God, come back before it's too late.
I'll just go regular. I'll do normal cookie.
What kind of cookie would you like? Regular.
Plain.
Just a regular chocolate chip.
Okay.
A real
A
soft
classic.
a real soft bake.
You like a soft bake.
I think I am a soft bake.
You are a soft bake.
I think I'm a soft bake for sure. No crispy crunchy bits.
Nathan knows one thing in this world, and that is that he is a soft bake.
He's a soft bake. You know, some people are.
Yeah.
You can't insult me by telling me I'm a soft bake because I know.
What if I'm actually a Linzer tart?
Ooh, Linzer tart.
Yeah.
You made Linzer tarts for
And they
us
were
one
super
time, and they were really
good.
good.
Thank
yeah.
you.
But why are you a Linzer tart?
Well, because it got a little bit of spice that you don't expect. A little bit of
Mhm,
sweetness.
mhm. Yeah.
That biscuit is like simultaneously tough and hard.
Tough and hard.
Wait,
Those are
soft.
the same thing.
Soft and tough.
Yeah.
It's like a little hard exterior, but softer on the inside.
Yeah.
That's like you.
yeah.
That's like me.
Yeah.
I'm a Linzer tart.
Hell yeah.
This is a great conversation for a creepypasta episode.
Yeah, it's very cute.
Ignore the artist. Enjoy the personal attack. This is just like a guide on how to use Twitter.
Like this one feels real simple to me, but like feel free to give me your things you want to see me include.
I don't know. I feel like
And I-
this should be all you.
I feel
Yeah.
like I mean
We're supposed to ignore the artist,
Yeah.
not help the artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we talk about something else?
yeah, you should have your own conversation while I draw
Well, I
this.
think we should enjoy personally attacking
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, go for it.
Nathan.
Oh no.
We're really good at doing that.
People love it when we even jokingly
Yeah.
pretend to be mad at Nathan.
Yeah.
They think
People
it's
love
so
it.
cool.
They think
When
it's
we
really
don't-
cool and fun.
When we don't have Nathan in an episode and then they think we did personally attack Nathan before the
Yeah,
episode
it's
and
like
kept him away from
Yeah, because we did.
because we did.
We locked him out and he was banging at
I
the
was
door
banging
and
at
we
the
watched
door.
from the windows and laughed. It was fun.
It was fun.
We said, haha, this is a personal attack, Nathan.
You're not in this
Enjoy
one,
it.
Nathan. Only you and not you.
All right, here's my attack on Nathan. You ready?
No.
Oh, it's like Attack on Titan, but
Yeah.
a big Nathan.
Nathan, in the past, you were worse at art than you are now.
Can't believe you'd say that.
Got
So
him.
mean.
Got him. Destroyed. Target destroyed. Mission accomplished.
I don't know how we're gonna recover from this.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to insult Nathan next?
I don't.
I guess
Julia?
it's up to me.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, we're waiting.
Nathan,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I want to be in a bad mood and then you laugh at a joke real hard and I'm not in that bad mood and that's
Yeah.
really annoying.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
wanted to be in that
No, I
bad
get
mood.
that for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just wake up and you're like, I need to live in this today.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
And then you have such a good time.
And then suddenly I find myself having a good time and I'm like, dang it,
Dang it, Nathan.
Nathan.
Yeah, that's true.
God.
Enjoy the personal attack.
Really selfish of you, really.
Yeah.
So what's going on here?
So
Crab priest.
Oh my
crab
god.
priest.
Clickety
Crab
clack.
priest.
Everyone watching, clack your claws now.
All right.
Clack, clack,
Clack, clack, clack, clack, clack, clack.
I feel like the ultimate crab priest has to be the oldest of the crabs, the horseshoe crab.
Oh.
I love me a horseshoe
A
crab.
primordial crab.
So it is still just a crab.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like horseshoe crabs shouldn't even be called crabs. They should be called something else.
Like what?
Like what?
Like
what would you
Roombas
a
of the sea.
yeah, or like a ocean beetle. They look like big nasty buggos.
So do crabs.
But crabs have that crabby look about them. Okay, hold on. Imagine you've seen animals before, but you've never seen a crab.
Okay.
And then you're shown a crab, like a normal crab with the orange and the claws that you consider when you think about crabs.
Does Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob count as seeing a crab?
Yeah, does
No.
Mr. Krabs?
No.
Okay, so we
So no SpongeBob in this scenario.
No.
It doesn't exist.
SpongeBob exists, but Mr. Krabs isn't in it.
But then where does SpongeBob work?
Yeah, where does he work?
He
He
still
works for Squidward.
Yeah, he works for Squidward.
So Squidward owns the Krusty Krab.
Is it called the Krusty Krab
No.
still?
What's it called?
it's called
then?
the Squeaky Squidward,
Okay.
and Squidward owns it.
Is it still a fast food restaurant?
Yeah,
No,
what are
it's,
they?
It's
What,
fine dining
Okay.
establishment where Squidward plays his clarinet every night. For his
Okay, but
shows.
SpongeBob is still a fry cook.
is he a fried
No,
cook?
SpongeBob
or-
is the maitre d'
Oh.
Oh.
of the Squeaky Squidward.
So is SpongeBob like fundamentally different in
Yeah.
this scenario?
In this
Is he-
universe, SpongeBob is fundamentally different.
Is he good at? Yeah, is he good
Then-
at being a maitre d'?
He's really excited, but that makes him make a lot of mistakes.
Okay.
I worry that SpongeBob in this scenario lacks the charm of the real SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Then how
But
is
it's
this
still
on
funny.
Nickelodeon?
It's
it should
like a
be on Nick at
BoJack.
Night.
Is it on Nick at Night?
Or is it a Netflix
Isn't
exclusive?
that the one that has like I Love Lucy or whatever?
Nick at Night.
Nick
Nick at Night.
I Love Lucy doesn't exist in this universe.
Why?
Why?
Is she a crab? Oh my god, is
No,
Lucy
it's
secretly
just
a crab?
she's a
Lucille
crab in this
Ball
one.
Is
No,
a crab.
no,
in
it's-
this
Wait,
universe.
Are we crabs?
It's just because when you change universes, there's bound to be some unintended
see.
consequences,
Okay.
and this was
Okay.
one of them for this universe,
So what was like?
where you had never seen a crab before.
What was the sitcom that like replaced I Love Lucy? Because that was sort of like
Well, it was all
s-
about Ricky now.
Okay, so it's just
I love
it's
Ricky.
just called Ricky.
It was called. Hey
Everybody
There.
loves Ricky.
yeah.
No, that wasn't it. That's Everybody Loves
Wait,
Raymond
I have
you're
a question
thinking of.
about this scenario.
This one was called Hey There, Ricky.
Hey there, Ricky.
Hello.
Yes. Karina.
My astrological sign is Cancer, which is a crab. What is it now?
Shrimp.
Dancer.
Dancer.
The
Yeah.
reindeer.
It's the reindeer from
It's the
Christmas.
reindeer. Still a water sign?
Yeah, a wet reindeer.
Nice.
We got to get to the important part now.
The what?
Imagine you were shown a crab,
Imagine
By whom?
there's
Yeah,
no
who's showing me the crab?
a scientist, and
Do-
the scientist
Which
said,
scientist?
Do crabs exist in this world? We
Yeah.
just haven't seen them.
"Yeah, you just haven't seen them.
Okay.
How do they exist in the world but not in SpongeBob?
It's complicated.
It's just that's just.
Are they a
different.
secret?
They were just discovered.
Oh, they
and-
just found out.
Okay, you're the scientist, and you just discovered the crab, and you said,
Why am I a scientist in this
Imagine you're a
universe?
scientist. It's
You-
because crabs don't
yeah.
exist.
It's because there wasn't SpongeBob wasn't as good, and so it didn't distract me from my schoolwork, and so I was able to really focus on science.
Yeah.
And
So
I
we're
became a
all
scientist.
scientists.
"We're all scientists, and we just discovered crabs."
Okay,
And we're like, "These ones are crabs. We're calling them.
we're
crabs."
calling those crabs.
And then the next day, we go back out into the sea,
into the science
and we
expedition.
see what is known today as a horseshoe crab,
Uh-huh.
right? But if we just saw a crab yesterday and called that a crab, and then the next day we saw a horseshoe crab, there's no way I would label that the same thing as the other thing I saw.
well, I wouldn't have the word crab, so maybe a horseshoe crab would be a crab.
Yeah.
I just told you we called it crab.
We called the
Why
first
did we
one-
call it a
Yeah, why did
crab?
we call it that?
It felt right.
I don't
so
know about
horseshoe
that.
crabs are crabs?
So horseshoe crab. So,
Or- so
you're,
horseshoe
you're
crabs are
saying
crabs.
calling a crab the first time you see it feels right, but you
No.
don't. But you don't think it should feel right to call a horseshoe crab a horseshoe crab,
No,
even though it kind of what Julia has drawn looks like the underside of a crab
Yeah.
with sort of a horseshoe shape
Yeah, because it has those crab abs.
over top of it.
I feel like I'm being persecuted for my beliefs.
For your
As-
crab beliefs?
Much
For my
like the
crab
crab
beliefs.
priest.
Yeah.
I
Are
feel
you? It's you.
Jacob.
The crab priest.
All right, time to delete the whole drawing.
Julia
Let's
just
see.
drew a horseshoe crab.
Okay.
Yeah, listen to your heart.
Be true to your heart. Just be true to your heart. Remember that song
Yes.
from Mulan?
Okay, yeah.
98 Degrees?
Yes.
And Stevie
That was
Wonder?
in Mulan?
Yeah.
At the very
It was a
end.
credit
In the
song.
avalanche? Oh.
Yeah, that's
No.
what plays during the avalanche. It's very serious right up until she launches the fire or the
Yeah.
rocket, and then it hits the mountain, and you just hear,
True to your heart. Just be true to your heart. Everyone's getting buried in the snow and screaming.
Well, they wouldn't have been if they were true to their heart. That's what the song was warning them about. 98 Degrees was trying to help.
Thank you, 98 Degrees.
if it had been,
been
oh my God.
Wow.
let's say it at the same time, Nathan.
If it had been 98 degrees during that avalanche, the snow would have melted.
What the fuck?
I don't like that. I don't like that just happened.
You guys have been friends for too long. What happened?
Are you two in a goat's mind right now?
Oh my
What is
God.
happening?
We
I think what
both-
just happened is that it's been confirmed that they are drift compatible.
So stupid. We both had the same stupid thought.
Oh.
Tried to say it at the same time. In the same phrasing.
Yeah.
I'm so.
Yep.
I have to confirm. Was that the thought that you had?
Yes,
Yeah.
it
Okay. Jesus Christ.
was. Our bond has increased. Our bond level has increased.
Yeah, I just saw the little heart with the plus.
Yeah.
My Jacob affinity is
Yeah.
up.
Now I will gain
Yeah.
more XP even when I'm not in the party with you.
Wow.
Julia, what's my quote?
All right, I got a quote for you.
Yeah.
As told to me by Inspirobot,
Yes.
always let whatever you investigate get in the way of whatever you despise.
Oh.
Interesting. Okay, this is a thinker. So then I think over here is the Joker.
Oh, and he's like touching his chest.
No, the Joker's like
Oh.
over here in the distance.
Oh, I thought he was just
Yeah,
like,
it's just
hold it.
Joker.
I'm investigating. Stay right there.
That's kind of funny. Or maybe he's shushing the Joker.
Yeah, because the Joker is what he despises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's right now letting the investigate get in the way.
Which is what he should do. He
Yes.
devotes too much time to the Joker.
Well, Bats, can you figure out my shh? I'm trying to figure this out. I know, I just shh.
These footprints look like the Joker's.
Where could he be?
And maybe the Joker's blushing a little bit.
So sad.
Because he kind of likes it too.
He doesn't know those are my footprints.
Yeah. This is like 2 seconds away from when he starts sucking his fingers.
Remember that you're feeling stupid.
The place where my brain immediately went was kind of like the flip side of Jacob.
Is it the
And
Joker?
it's the Joker.
Yeah.
Here's like the finger.
Oh, it's right after.
Yeah.
Angle. I love a motivational poster connected universe.
Yeah. This Joker face really has the vibe of like, I set up this whole thing and Batman's totally ignoring it, and I just feel so dumb now. I went out of my way.
Yeah. That's what I'm going for here.
Set up this whole mystery.
I thought it was romantic.
Yeah. Man, these two need to get it together. Okay, he's got
I guess the
beat.
joke was on me.
As it turns out, I am a clown.
In mine, it was his
Poster.
left hand,
A
though.
really small hand.
Well, he rotated to look at another clue. And
Yeah, he turned around and switched
Switched hands.
hands.
More clues over here.
Yeah, he switched which hand he was holding the
And the Joker
Bat
just sits there and takes it
magnifier.
because 'Cause he just feels so foolish at this point. He can't back out now.
Yeah.
My bat senses say there's a clue over here. That's not your thing. Shh, shh, shh. I'm thinking.
Bat senses.
I thought that was Spider-Man's thing, but okay.
You gonna put the whole hand in there?
Well, he's thinking about it.
He's thinking about it, and he's like really embarrassed that he's thinking about
I
it.
bet I could get them all.
Yeah.
My mouth opened pretty big, so.
He's got pretty small hands.
Yeah, and Joker's mouth does open big when he does the big laugh.
Yeah. He's been practicing for this. Is this too much? Should I not draw this?
Well, he's just thinking about
I
it.
Yeah.
think it's not real.
Yeah, you're not saying he does this. You're saying he thought about
Yeah.
it. You're allowed to think about stuff.
I mean, the bat probably washed his gloves before coming here. It's probably fine, right?
It smells clean.
It's all right.
He would
probably
think
got-
it was just weird Joker stuff I'm doing, like
Yeah.
normal.
He's used to that.
I'm a supervillain. It's fire. It's what we do.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm feeling inspired and motivated by this. I'm sure others would as well.
Yeah, I agree.
The idea of this is a standalone motivational poster with no context is so funny.
Julia's drawing a ring?
A hole.
A hole.
A hole.
This is a hole.
But why?
A lot of questions.
It's a button?
Sometimes, and I don't want to cause any conspiracy theories here, but sometimes Julia starts drawing so fast that I get the impression that she knew what she was going to draw regardless of what I said. Like she had something in her mind and she was like, whatever he says, I'm going to draw a hole. Your gadget is the emergency fabulous grenade. For use in case of emergency.
It's for when you're the only one serving. Like, the rest of you.
All your friends show up to the brunch looking basic as hell.
Yeah.
I like that it just looks like a normal grenade.
Yeah, it's just a normal grenade. It's got some glitter on it.
No, buddy, you grabbed the wrong grenade. That's a regular one.
It's just a regular grenade.
This is real. This is you. If that's you, then who's the cat?
I don't know. Whoever's making me leave my fucking house.
In my mind, I'm just imagining this cat hitting the bunny with a real grenade.
No!
I really like this expression. Like, no! I'm fabulous!
How could you do this to me?
I wasn't feeling it today.
Girl, you are serving. Oh, God. Don't remind me. I don't want to
I wasn't trying to be.
I wasn't trying. I just wanted to have a normal one. Girl who's annoyed because she looks good all the time.
Ah!
Now you gotta walk around like that.
You did like speed run the rom-com trope of like a plain nerdy girl gets made fabulous by
Yeah.
team of experts.
Taking off her glasses.
Yeah.
She should have glasses.
Suddenly she's hot.
This is stupid.
I like it.
The left one is definitely how I feel today.
It's how I feel most days, but on purpose.
Ooh, intentionality.
Before we recorded this, I was just laying on the couch and Jacob said I looked like a meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was laid so flat out. It looked like kind of like Goofy floating in the pond or in the fountain. It appears to be a moth with a grotesque set of legs.
Ooh.
It is seen in an abandoned house. Animals have turned up dead where it has been reported.
Interesting.
Oh, it's just like a weird moth with legs.
It's a weird moth with legs in an abandoned house. The moth is giving the look that's like, you've taken the last step you'll be allowed to take towards the house. The moth has come to the window to give you the look that says, listen, I've been lenient.
Yeah. One more step.
One more. You see that these animals? They stepped too close. They stepped within my radius.
Here's the thing. You're an animal too.
People are animals.
People is animals.
I'm always saying this, and no one listens. They think because they're not like, animals crawling around in the woods, that they're not going to get what's coming to them if they step in my radius. My moth radius.
I'm always saying this.
No
one ever tells anyone else that I'm saying this because they're animals and they end up dead. But I am always saying this.
Yeah.
And now you will know.
And if you walk away, you can carry this knowledge with you.
Then you might be able to tell, nope, you're still coming closer. God,
all right. Well,
son of a, all right. I tried to warn you.
Let no one say I'm not doing my warnings.
I feel like this is a very ominous visage. And I don't know. I don't know what else I can do to get people to not come closer.
The sign says no soliciting.
I've got the scary house that's fallen apart. I've got the dead animals strewn about. I'm looming in the window, and you're just ignoring me.
The real creepypasta is the disrespect that's being shown to the house moth.
Yeah. This mumble rap about looming in the window is my least favorite part of Dear Evan Hansen.
Sneezler.
This is a magnifying glass.
This is a frying pan with 2 sunny side eggs.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Sneeze. What does that have to do with anything?
She's thinking of Sizzler.
Yeah. Sizzler? Sneezler?
So you've ignored sneeze.
I want to see the sneeze.
Yeah.
And you made 2.
You made an egg
in a frying pan.
Yeah.
It's really cute.
If I saw this Pokemon just like in the wild, like it emerged from the grass and like toddled towards me making that face, I would literally just shoot it.
They didn't season their Sneezler well enough, and that's why the eggs are stuck.
Yeah, that's why it's so sad. The eggs are stuck to the pan.
Where's the sneeze?
You shouldn't be able to turn your skillet like this and have the eggs just stick.
Why did you forsake me? It can talk.
You didn't read up on proper cast iron maintenance, did you?
I'm so dirty. If only someone would wash me.
But not with soap. I'm cast iron, for Christ's sake.
Please, no soap. Who told you you could do that?
I think you'll find they recently debunked the soap on cast iron myths that were going around.
Why
and
are
in
you
fact,
explaining it to me? I'm literally a cast iron.
Actually, you can use soap on cast iron as long as you make sure to dry it thoroughly.
I have very sensitive skin.
Do you see these eggs?
These aren't my eyes.
They're on my eyes.
Everything I see is seen through a thin veneer of egg.
This is actually a skin condition because someone washed me with soap and I came to life out of vengeance. That's what the Pokédex entry is.
Yeah,
a child washed a cast iron spirit. A cast
iron spirit.
His cast iron spirit
with soap, so its spirit brought itself to life and killed the child by throwing eggs at him. They threw eggs at him, Ash.
And that's going to be it for us. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and we're sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.